Checking in on minicamp back for the Miami Dolphins. New receiver Tutu Atwell going up and snagging this, getting both feet in bounds. In fact, he's done that, which is catch passes in the National Football League to an extent better than any other Dolphin that's actively on the roster. 1,535 career receiving yards, 6 year, which makes him one of the most experienced vets on this team. And now, Tutu Atwell joining us here on The Insiders with myself and Cam Wolfe. Tutu, an opportunity to experience free agency and to go home and be a part of this franchise in Miami. What's that been like for you?
It feels great, man, just to be home, back with the family. I was in L.A. for five years, and it was a great experience. You know, it's still a second home to me. But, you know, when I got the call from Drew, and he let me know that I'd be a Miami Dolphin, it felt great. And I let my mom and my family know, and it was, you know, very exciting for them.
Tutu, Patrick just talked about opportunity. I've seen you at camp making plays, but there's a lot of Dolphins fans who are wondering who's going to step up with Tyreek gone, with Waddle gone. Why should Dolphins fans be confident in you and the wide receiver group this season?
I feel like we got a good group, you know, a lot of good guys, a lot of guys that had some time to play in this league. But I mean, man, you know, we all grinding and we all have something to prove. You know, we got a lot of great guys on the receiver room, Malik, JT, T. Marsh, and a lot of young guys. So I feel like we'll do a great job this season.
Playing out here, you mentioned the way that Los Angeles becomes a second home to you. You were able to be within that Sean McVay system. And now you've kind of got tangentially attached to the coaching tree through Bobby Slowick. What is the Dolphins offense looking like now? And what are the real differences that you've picked up on?
It's just different terminology for real. Everything is basically the same, just different words and meaning and whatever, like different slang over to tell you what to do. But everything is literally the same, and it makes it way much easier for me to, you know, to understand.
Tutu, a new coast for you to play on, but I know you're still fast. When I think of Tutu Atwell, I think of your speed. When I talked to Malik in camp, he said he's now the fastest Dolphin over Devon Achane. I want to know your take. You racing against Malik, you racing against Achane. How do you fare in the fastest Dolphin race?
I mean, you know, it's all about speed with me. So I mean, the tape shows. I'm gonna let Leak have his little confidence for now, but we gonna race sometime, man. You know, Vaughn, he's fast as well, so he got to see me too. So, but as of right now, it's just fun and laughs and giggles and stuff right now. But we all gonna get lined up and we all gonna have that time to show who's faster.
Yeah, the little in there sounded like the loudest part of that particular response to when you see this era of the Miami Dolphins as a part of this change that's going on there, to also be a part of the community. What has that process been like for you to get back at the same time that the Dolphins are trying to get back to relevance?
It just feels great. I could be the one that, you know, that just landed here and be something special. And I'll be happy to be a part of that. But just mainly, man, just feel great to be home and just be with my family for real. And just I always give back and do different camps and giveaways and stuff. So it make it way more easier for me to be here, and so I can attend those events. And it'll make a big impact on the community for me to be here with the Dolphins and make something special out of it.
Tutu, one of my favorite questions to talk about with my boys. I know you played ball here in South Florida. Your quarterback last year played in Texas. A lot of people will say Cali, where you played. Who has the best high school football and why?
Hey, it's so funny because we had these talks. You know, Vaughn is from Houston, and you know, you'd be like, "Oh, Houston got the best teams and this and that." But you know, we in Miami, we in South Florida, and we bring up my dogs. So I don't know how they feel like Cali and Texas and all these other states have the best football when literally is nothing but Miami players all over. So I be so confused for real.
Well,
but you know, Miami got the best football. Everybody know that.
Well, the youth in Miami have an opportunity to get even better at football with your camp that's coming up. Tell us what we can look forward to.
You know, just it's gonna be my fifth year that's doing it. You know, they've been successful all years. I also have the 707 invitation I do. with the high school teams, the inner city teams, and they compete for $5,000. And everything just been great, man. My mom, she do a hell of a job. My aunt, my grandmas, and everybody are part of the foundation team. They do a great job with preparing everything, make sure the kids got water, food, and everything that they need. And it's, this year we're gonna doing it on July 11th. And we also put the part that I play for Liberty City Warriors. The 8 you're gonna be playing against some team, and that's gonna be at 12 o'clock. So we just added something for the community to come out and watch, and they're gonna bring everybody together. And it's something good that I do every year to bring all the different people and whoever it is out to one part to communicate and just just mingle and get to know each other instead of being in the streets or being somewhere that's something anything can happen. So we're gonna have a lot of fun, a lot of good skills out there. So y'all just tune in, and I'll see y'all July 11th.
Yeah, Tutu, I love that. This is what football is about, bringing together the youth. You know, you mentioned Liberty City Warriors, a team you play with. You played for Miami Northwestern as well. I always think about people who come home. So I want to ask you this. What's been your favorite thing about being back home? And what's one thing you got to be careful on now that you're back at the crib?
Oh, man. Favorite thing, just, being around mom every day, just seeing her every day, just waking up and she being there. And something I'd be careful. I mean, I'm always locked in during the season, but I'm my own person, so I don't really say something I'd be careful. Just probably just hanging out and just being consistent and staying on top of what I do. But the first thing, just waking up and seeing mom there.
Yeah, home is always going to be home. We have places that we visit, but you can't beat that too. So thanks for spending time with us here on The Insiders. You mentioned being yourself. Glad to see you get this opportunity there. Good luck to you and the Miami Dolphins here in 2026.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks for having me.